Okay, good day everyone. So I am your teacher in Mathematics 9. I am Sir Jose Lope Escalera, teacher in Mathematics 9. So ngani, if ever you have problem questions in regards with your module, okay, contact me in this number or i-PM ko sa Facebook. Then we have um some of you, ang uban sa inyo, wala nakadawat sa week 1. 'Di ba? Ang uban pod, wala nakadawat sa week 2. So, time to time, if ever available ng other subjects, i-apas lang siguro. I-attach ang unsay kulang sa inyo ha. Okay then, so let's continue. Okay, we have module ayaw ni Ansiri. This is just a target for you. Target ni para sa inyo ha kung makuha ba ni ninyo. We have illustrate quadratic equation. Target ni sa inyo ha. Okay, next we have what I know. Okay, ang what I know is that um, pre-assessment kung unsa or unsay na-retain sa inyo ha sa inyong klase sa grade 8 pa mo, unsay nabilin sa inyo ha, unsa inyong nadumduman. Okay, we have pre-assessment. So giingon diri find out how much you already know unsa blah blah blah. But gibutang ani answer to each question on sheet of paper. On sheet of paper. Ayun na sa sheet of paper. Save ni siya. Just encircle the correct answer. Lingay na lang. A, we have B, C, or D. Lingay na, encircle the letter. Okay, then, by the way, ang inyong front page, kindly write down your name. Pakisulat ko sa inyong ngalan kay the module belongs to you. Inyo haman ni. So, pag-retrieve nyo ana, makita na mo kung kinsa tagiya. Diba? I-checkan man na mo. Okay, then, we have answer this one. 1 to 5, 6 to 10. Okay, as a sort of review, so we have a second degree polynomial equation that can be written in the form ax squared plus bx plus c is equals to 0, where a, b, and c are real numbers and a is not equal to 0. So, sa akong nadumduman or I'm sure nga naklase na nato sa grade 8 pa mo. 'Di ba? Answer this one, 1 to 10. 1 to 10. And if ever maglibog mo ani, nagduha-duha pa mo sa inyong answer, mas maayong magpadayon mo, scan mo dinhi just para mas masabtan ninyo, balik din mo dinhi kung sakto ba inyong answer. Okay, then we have 1 to 10. Anyway, kaya man ninyo. Dito ra ta sa mga solving murag. Okay, next we have try this. Page 3. Page 3, try this. Okay, we have multiply and simplify if needed. Okay, we have simplify this one. 1 to 6. 1 to 6. Diba? 1 to 6. So we have x times 2x minus 7. Okay. We have I'll give you an example for this. We have x times 3x minus 8. Diba? Pare-pareha sila sa number 1. Pare-pareha sa number 1. Example, how to multiply this one or simplify this one. Okay, we have simply ang naa sa gawas i-multiply sa naa sa sulod sa parenthesis. Okay, next we have x times 3x. So since di ba may imaginary 1 ani? Imaginary 1. So tanan number nga or tanan variable nga walay number, it means na ay 1 iyang abay. So it means i-multiply ang number 1 og 3 ba? 1 og 3, then i-add ang variable, ang x. Okay, nakuha. So we have 1 times 3. So we have the answer 3. Diba? 1 times 3 is 3. Then, isa ka x, 1 plus 1 equals x 2. Okay, next, 1x times negative 8. So we have negative, unlike sign, so negative. So we have 8x. Then we have the answer. Ana ra kadali. We have the answer. Okay, sir, how about number 2? Okay, unsa sa number 2? So we have example, we have x plus 3 times x plus 5. Example, we have this one. 'Di ba? Pare-parehas sila sa number 2. Okay, let's try this one. Same rin siya sa nag-multiply ka og duha ka number. Example, 53 times 62. Kani siya. Sa unsang paagi? Sa unsang paagi? Example, we have this one. So, x plus 3 times x plus 5. Multiply. Okay, first, we have x times x. Sa ingon ko na, kung mag-multiply ka og duha ka variable, i-add ang exponent. So, copy x. Next, isa ka x, di ba na isa ana? Isa ka x plus isa ka x. 1 plus 1 equals 2. Get? So, we have x times 3. So, mamultiply ba sila? Yes, mamultiply, but dili sila makombine. So, copy plus 3x. Next, diha, dito, 5 to x. So, 5 times x. Ma-multiply but dili ma-combine since dili sila parehas. Variable constant. So, we have sa ubos plus 5x. Next, we have 5 times 3. Pila? Okay, we have 15. Simplify, copy, plus 15. 3 plus 5 equals 8x. Plus, copy, wala may makombine. So, we have the answer. Ana lang, we have the answer x squared plus 8x plus 15. Okay, then, another example. We have x at 2x. We have 2x minus 1 times x plus 3. Okay, pare-pares sila sa number, pare sila sa number 2, but negative ang sign ni 1. So, let's find out. Okay, example, we have 3, balik-balik si 3. So, let's try 4 minus 3 times 2x plus 1. Aron simple ra. Okay, example, we have this one. Negative si 3 minus 3. Okay, then we have, unsaon ni? Parehason ani. So, we have, copy this one, 4x minus 3 times, sa ubos, 2x plus 1. Then, simplify. First term, i-multiply duha sa taas. Ba? So, we have multiply the coefficient, numerical coefficient, 2 times 8. Pila? We have 8. Then, next, x to x. We have x, copy x, duha ka x, so 2. Next, we have 2x times negative 3 minus 3. 2x times negative 3. So, we have, pila man ni? Multiply ang number, copy x. Copy the variable. Diba? Ana lang kadali. Since multiplication man ni. So, we have 2 times 3. So, we have 6. Wala pa tay sign. Then, copy x. Okay, as you can see, negative si 3, positive si 2. 2x, positive 2x. So, we have, if dili parehas og sign, kung rule sa multiplication of signs, kung dili parehas og sign, negative. Kung parehas og sign, positive. So, we have negative. Okay, kuha, gets. So, we have, next, we have 1. Tagsa-tagsa in every term. Multiply. So we have 1 times 4x. We have 4x. Sir, nganong i-align man ani? Since they have the same power in the variable. Pareha sila 1. So tungod sila. Next, we have negative 3 times 1. So we have unlike sign, di ba? Rule sa multiplication. Kung dali pares og sign, negative. So we have negative, positive, so negative. 1 times 3, we have 3. Okay, long bar, we have negative 3, copy. So since ang operation ani is addition, di ba? Addition. So we have negative 6, positive 4. Saon man ni? So we have unlike sign kung dili parehas og sign, subtract. Then copy the sign of the greater number. So we have subtract 6 minus 4, we have 2. Copy the sign of the greater number. Unsay dako? 6 or 4? So 6, negative si 6. So negative po na diya. Copy x. Nganong copy man? Since our operation is addition. So copy lang. Kung multiplication, i-add. Kuha. So we have 8x squared. Then we have the answer. Anyway, this is a sort of review sa inyong previous topic sa grade 8 pa mo. Okay, then how about number 4? Number 4. Okay, si number 4. Unsa ni siya, sir? Nganong na may ito sa taas? Okay, it means that this expression is duha. Diba? So example, we have x plus 3. Dito, we have x plus 6. So x plus 3 squared. It means that ang naasulod sa parenthesis kay duha ka buk. Gets? Ang naasulod sa parenthesis is duha ka buk. So simply, copy ang kani siya kaduha. So we have x plus 3. Then, x plus 3. That's it. Then, continue. So we have proceed. So we have multiplication. So x times x equals, diba? 1 times 1, 1 times 1. 1 times 1 is we have 1. Okay, then x times x or copy x, 1 plus 1, we have 2 plus x times 3 multiply dili constant, then variable. So simply copy. Iuna si number, isunod si variable. Next, multiply, copy 3, copy x. Itungod parehas og exponent, parehas og power nga 1 ug 1. Next, 3 times 3, we have positive 9. Nganong positive? Like sign, positive. Unlike sign, negative. Then, proceed to addition. We have copy 9. Next, 3 plus 3, we have 6, copy x. Then, we have plus x squared. We have the answer. Okay. Any questions? Just screenshot or i-post ang video, then pangutana as kung naglibog, asa naglibog. Okay, let's continue. What's new? So this is an introduction of your topic, introduction of quadratic equation. Okay, so we have yes, introduction. Okay, let's continue. Okay, then we have sa unsang paagi din ni magamit ang quadratic equation. We can relate this one into our real life situation sa unsang paagi. Okay, naa din ni what is it? Okay, let's investigate the situation of Aling Tuding's vegetable garden. Okay, then we have Vegetable garden. First, let us identify and represent the unknowns in the problem. Okay, if we let x be the weight of the rectangular garden, then the length will be x plus 3 since it is more than the width that is. Okay, rectangular garden. Si aling tuding na ado siya garden nga rectangular. So rectangular means ang duha ka side or the adjacent side is the same. Kani nga side o kini nga side is parehas sukod. This side and this side is parehas og sukod. But rectangular garden. So let's find out what is the area. Ay naman ito area. There we have 15 meters squared. Square meter. O 15 square meter. Okay, then how to sa ganito find the expression. Pangitaon na to ang let us say equation. Pangitaon na to ang equation in regards with this figure, ang lugar or garden ni Aling Tuding. Okay, then we have we know that the area of a rectangle, diba? Area of a rectangle is equals to length times width. Tama ba? Then, length times width. So, since we already know the area, pila ganitong area, we have 15 meters squared. Square meter, 15 square meter. Diba? So, kani siya is 15. Diba? Naaman na ni. Ang area sa rectangular sa ganini siya, ang rectangular garden. Ang area sa rectangular garden is 15. So, we have 15, di ba? 15. 15 equals, how about atong length? So, pangitaon nato si length. Pila gani si length? Okay, pila si length. So, we have, then the length will be 3 x plus 3. Diba? Then the length will be x plus 3. So simply si length is kani x plus 3 times man na, di ba? So kung parenthesis ay nabutang multiplication symbol, i-parenthesis, it means multiplication na siya kung mag-abay sila. Okay, next, how about our width? Then we have our width. Our width is saan ba to? X. Tama ba? If we let x be the width, oh yes, exactly. Si x daw ang atong be the width. So simply, x ni. Si w, si width. Nakuha? Again, area, 15 square meter. Length, x plus 3 with x. Naamo may nahatag din eh. Okay, then continue. So we have copy 15 equals distribute. So we have ang naa sa gawas i-distribute sa naa sa sulod. So we have in each and every term. So we have x times x. So we have x squared. X times 3. So we have plus 3x. Okay, then proceed. So we have, nasa inyong module, we have 15 equals x squared plus 3x. Next, simply, sir, unsaon man ni siya, sir? So, simply, make this one 0. Sa unsang paagi, mag-minus ka og 15 sa ubos. Equals minus 15. Nagets? So, next, pila man ni? 15 minus 15. 15 minus 15 is 0 equals copy x squared plus copy 3x copy minus 15. Sir, nganong wala man ni natungod dinhi or dinhi? So, since kabalot ta nga si 15, negative 15, walay variable, walay letter. Diba? Walay letter dinhi nga side. So, simply, ilain. Si x squared. So, x squared, nabay laing x squared dinhi? Wala. X man ni. Wala. 1 man ni. So, kanito. So, dili sila pwede magtungod. So, simply, i-copy si x squared plus copy 3x minus 15. Then we have the answer. Or we can rewrite this one as kani siya pwede balin sa pikas. So we have x squared plus 3x minus 15 equals 0. Parehas ra na sila. Okay, gets? Next, we have okay, let's continue. Kung naay nalibugan, just PM me in my messenger account or contact me on that number. Okay, next. How about this one? Okay, challenging na siya. Quadratic equation in standard form. Ang standard form, mauni siya. Nga na ang forma. Example, this one. Example, this one. This is in standard form. Diba? Standard form. Kani, standard form. Then, next. So, anong standard form man siya? Kani. Is simply, ang iyahang forma ani, parehas ra ani. Kani si x squared, diba? X squared. Kani si x na ay 1 yan na imaginary 1. Wala gibutang kay since 1 is imaginary. Di na naibutang. So we have kani plus we have plus b3 x plus, so si plus pwede kani nga operation pwede minus pwede plus. Just as gikuha lang ni emphasize lang ni nga plus. Pwede po ni siya ma-minus. Then we have minus 15. So CC is 15 equals 0. Okay, next we have quadratic term. Okay, by the way, ano na siya? Example, we have x squared plus 3x minus 15 equals 0. Diba? Mo ni siya. Kani mo ni siya. Then, kini mo ni siya. Next, we have the quadratic term ax squared. Unsa kunoy kani siya, di ba? Kani siya pila kuno kung dani. So simply linginan po ni siya. Kani kini. So we have the answer x squared. Next, plus bx. Kani si bx. Unsay value ni bx? 3x. Mao ni siya. Next, arithmetic term or constant katong walay x. Walay x oy. Okay, then di na ko magsaba. Okay, then we have negative 15, diba? C negative 15, then negative 15. That's the answer. Diba? A is equals to 1. Nganong 1? Kay na imaginary nga 1 ana. A is equals to 1 since 1 is the coefficient of x squared. Next, B. Diba? B. So we have the B is 3 since 3 is the coefficient of x. Next, C. Pila si C? Negative 15 since negative 15 is a constant term. Mura na siya. Then, next, continue. So we have determine if the equation is quadratic. If yes, identify the value of A, B, and C. Simple naman siguro ni. Ansa ni siya? Lagi. Okay, example, we have this one. 3x squared plus 2x equals 9. Okay, we have the standard form ax squared plus 2x. Oh, b plus c is equal to 0. Diba mo niya ang standard form. So, gingon dani, determine if the given equation is quadratic. If yes, kung quadratic siya, identify the value of a, b, and c. So, unsang paagi matbawan kung quadratic? If ang iyang na ay ang expression or equation na ay 2 sa taas, power of 2. Then, that is a quadratic. Okay, then continue. So, we have since 0 mandani, then 9 ani. So, transform this one to make it just as like a standard form. Okay, then continue. Unsaon para ma-0 si 9? Simply minus 9. Minus 9. Pila ni? 0. Equals 0. Then, unahon nato si katong na mga variable nga dagko. We have 3x squared plus 2x. Copy this one. Minus 9. Then, we have the standard form. Then, find the value of, let's find the value of a, b, and c. So, we have 3x squared plus 2x minus 9 equals 0. Value ni a, di ba? Muna si a. Ax squared plus bx minus c equals 0. Maklaro ba? Sige, ano na lang. Ax squared plus bx plus c is equals to 0. So, value ni a is 3. Value ni b is equals to 2. Then, value ni c is equals to, copy the sign, negative 9. Then, we have the value. Okay, kuha. Then, continue. Anyway, na-example ani sa itong niaging nga video. So, transform this one, simplify this one to the standard form, ingani nga porma. Then, find the value of a, b, and c. Anyway, naa din gipang kuana, gipang explain na solution. Okay, next. Check your understanding by completing the table below. Check your understanding. Nasabtan bagid kaha. Kung wala, then pangutan na lang sa ako. I-PM ko. Next. How about this one? So, kamo na siguro bahala ani since natay given example. Kamo na bahala. Okay, then we have this one. Simplify this one into standard form. Standard form, katong ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. Kani siya. Kani. Kung maparehas na ingani ang forma, isulat kung unsa na forma. Sa standard form din Then, value ni a, dani, value ni b, ani, value ni c, ani. That's it. Then, continue. We have 3, 4, 5. Value ni in standard form. Unsa yung answer sa standard form? Value ni a, value ni b, value ni c. That's it. Then, maor man siguro. Other example, in real life situation, a rectangular prism has a height of 3 meters. Its length is 3 times its width. The volume of the prism is 18 cubic meter, since volume cubic. So we have rectangular prism with a height of 3 meters Unsay porma sa prism? Ana box mo ng prism. Diba? Rectangular prism. Ang height niya is kani 3 meters. Taas-taas nga box. Its length is 3 times its width. Kani daw 3 times its 3x. Simply 3x. 3 times its width. So si width kini. Asa ba na magkuhan? Kini siya. So we have x. Ba? Then the volume. The volume of the prism is 18 cubic meter. Kuha na ni sa Facebook. Then continue. So we know that a rectangular prism say formula. So we have the volume of a rectangular prism is equal to length times width times height. Then simply equals pila gani si length, pila si length, pila we have 3x, copy 3x times pila si width, pila ganito we have x, pila si height is 3, pila si volume, we have the volume 18 cubic meter. So ay na isulat. So we have continue. So we have 18 is equal to multiply ni tanan. So we have 3 times 1 times 3. 3 times 1 times 3. 3 times 1 we have 3. 3 times 3 we have 9. Then x times x we have x. Then since duha ka x, then duha ka x. Anyway, naay kuan ani, naay solution this one. Then we have transform this one into standard form. Standard form, we have ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. Himuon ni siya nga standard form. So we have 18 is equals to 9x squared. Unsaon para mahimo ning 0? Simply minus kag 18 equals minus 18. Long bar. 18 minus 18 is 0. So we have 0 is equal to copy 9x squared, copy minus 18. So we have same answer. Okay, that's it. Then another example, we have Jody. So try to analyze this one. Then test yourself. Which of this equation describe a quadratic equation? So ang answer ninyo ani, kuan lang siguro. Ana, example number 1. Example number 1. Ang inyong i-answer ani, quadratic equation. Example ani ha. Or example number 2, dili siya quadratic. So not quadratic. Quadratic equation. Ana inyong i-answer aron dili na mo magkuhan. Anyway, di naman ni kinahanglan i-solve. Since tanaw naman ninyo or to identify if quadratic ba siya or dili. Next, we have represent the following situation using a quadratic equation in standard form. Patay tanan ni ron. Okay. Represent. Okay, from mathematical statement, himo na to nga equation. Unsa daw? So we have if the square of a number is added to 8 times the number, the result is 100. unsa ka niya, unsa kay porma niya ani. If the square of a number is added to 8 times the number is result is 100. So simply, if the square of a number, so since wala ta kabalo sa number, di ba? A number man, so variable atong ibutang. So simply, uy, time pa sa test yourself man ni inyo na ni. So I'll give you kuha na lang ni bonus na lang number 1. Then proceedin mo agoy day. Answer din si number 2. Kamo na bala kang number 2. If the square of a number is added to 8 times the number, the result is x. Si number, since wala ta kabalo si number, himo na to ni siya nga x. Times the number, kani, himo na to siya nga x. Gets then, here, if the square of a number, or it means x square of a number, diba? Added to, so many added to, so plus 8 times the number, 8 times the number, kani, x. The result is 100. The result or equals, the equals is 100. 100. So mo ni siya ang atong equation. Transform this one to standard form. So simply, standard form, again, we have ax squared plus bx plus c is equals to 0. So 0 ang atong right side. So simply, naamtay 100. Unsaon para ma-0 si 100? Simply, minus 100. Kung unsa imong gibutang ani nga side, mo pud sa other side, minus 100. Long bar. Okay, pila ni? 0. Then, copy x squared plus 8x copy minus 100 equals, pila na gani ini? 0. So, 0. Muna ang atong answer. We have x squared plus 8x minus 100 is equals to 0. Then, proceed sa number 2. Answer number 2.
0 man lang nga ang result is 100 man.
100 minus 100. 0. Then, answer number 2. Anyway, na-space ani. I-solve lang ninyo ani. Pasigo Dagko akong agi aron mas maklaro.
Asa ka tay?
Next, we have page 9. So, we have a quadratic equation is a quadratic equation in one variable is a second degree equation that can be written in the form ax squared plus bx plus c is equals to 0, where a, b, and c are real numbers and a is not equal to 0. Okay, what I can do? Which of the following is a quadratic equation? For those that are identify the value of a, b, and c. Pangitaon ninyo or find out kung quadratic equation ba siya or dili. If dili, then proceed sa other number. If quadratic, then find the value of a, b, and c. Same lang gyapon tong niagi nga example. Katong baguhay pa lang. Okay, then answer that one. Okay, how about 1 to asa ba ni? 1 to 10. 1 to 10. Si 10, 1 to 10. Next, we have each situation using represent each situation using a quadratic equation. So, same sa kuan ganina. Unsa daw? Mas dali ra niya. Kung already sila naglibog sila, di pangutana lang dayon. Nagyan naman nila sa grade 8. Okay. Number 1. Himo na to ni siya nga equation. Quadratic equation. So, unsang pagi? The product of two numbers is 48 and the sum is 16. Unsa daw? Or simply, the product of two numbers. Kung ani gani ang pangutana, ang gipangit ang mathematical statement, simply Ingani ra na siya. The product of two numbers. Product of two numbers. So, i-multiply nimo ang duha ka number is 48 and the sum is ani di ay. The product of two numbers simply x squared plus blank plus x plus plus equals 0. Again, x squared naglibog blank x blank equals 0. Ana na lang. Ana na lang. Then, gingon dani the product of two numbers is 48 and the sum is 16. So, simply, kung product, dinhi mo isulat sa kang C. So, product is 48 plus positive C 48. The sum is 16 plus 16. Ana ra kadali. So, we have x plus 16, x plus 48 is equals to 0. Muna answer. Again, let's have another example. Example, this one. The product of two numbers is, let us say, kung ano siya, 100. The product of two numbers is 100 and the sum is 25. 25. Example lang siya. So, simply, 125. So, isulat si x squared blanco x blanco equals 0. Ingon dadto ang ilang product is 100. Ang ilang sum is 25. So simply product plus 100. Ang ilang sum is 25. So plus 25. So we have the answer x squared plus 25 x plus 100 is equals to 0. Ano na ang answer? Ana ra kadali. Then kung mag-wonder mo unsa na nga mga number, di ba? Sa number 1, the product of two numbers is 48 and the sum is 16. Or kanina lang, the product of two numbers is 100 and the sum is 25. So simply unsa na nga mga number? Kung imong i-add, imong i-times 100, kung imong i-add is 25. Unsa nang duha ka number? Unsa tong duha ka number? So simply x equals 0. X. Unsa tong duha ka number nga kung imong i-times 100, kung imong i-add 25. Unsa ba? Then we have unsa tong duha ka number? Simply plus 20 og si 5. Tama ba? Di ba unsa tong duha ka number daw nga kung imong i-add is 25. Kung imong i-times is 100. So we have the factorized equation plus 20 x plus 5 is equals to 0. Anyway, wala pa man taan ni. Next, we have the assessment. The assessment. Then padayon 1 to 10 answer this one, 1 to 5 answer that one. Kung dili mo sigo, dili gid siya mo sigo since walay space. So kindly provide your paper. Ingana lang ipilit ana, i-attach kani nga papel, i-attach then staple lang dayon. Then assessment, write the letter of the correct answer on your answer sheet. If your answer is not found among the choices, write the correct answer. Patay. Kung ang inyong answer wala sa choices, isulat ang answer. Then sa space provided before the number. encircle the letter of the correct answer. Kung wala dani ang choices, sa choices ang answer, then i-answer din his space provided before the number. Answer that one, 1 to 10. 1 to 10. Additional activities. Agoy di ay. Additional activities. Communication, critical thinking, creativity, and character building.
Sila nag-answer dito.
This one, analyze this one, then answer. Okay. Ang akong gusto ani, kaning activity, ano ni ansiri. Ang ako lang siguro, explain nganong mao na imong answer. How are you going to represent society? So, ani na lang. Example, na may figure, di ba? Kung basahon ninyo ning situation, mo ni siya ang figure. So, it means nga, ang ako lang siguro, tagay kog dimension. Sa dimension. Dimension ni ani, kay kuan man ni garden, duha ka garden. Kani sa math, kani garden sa science. Then, ang area daw kang math is 54 meters squared. 54 meters squared kang science is 54 square meter pod. Pareha sila kaluag. But given ang dimension nga 51 meters, kani daw siya kani plus kini plus kini plus kini plus kini is equal to 51 meters. Then, ang area ni ani kani is 54 square meter. Ang area po ni ani is 54 square meter. Pila di ay ang dimension niya ani? Pila di ay ni? Kani pod, pila di ay ni? Kani, pila pod ni? Anyway, kung pila ni, mo sukod ani. Kung pila ni, mo sukod ani. Kung pila ni, mo sukod ani. Then, how about this one? Kung pila ni, kani, mo sukod ani. So, let's find out kung pila di ay ang dimension ani nga garden. Okay, then, next we have letter B. Create your own real-life problem that will lead to forming quadratic equation. So, maghimo mo kaugalingon nga problem, pwede somewhat pares ra gyapon ani. Pwede inyong bintana, pwede inyong yuta, kayutaan, pwede inyong balay, pwede inyong kwarto, as long as relate this topic into real life situation. Okay, gets? Kung may pangutana, i-PM lang ko. Then, vegetable, we're almost done. Last page. If the area, okay, we have the problem based worksheet, PISA-based worksheet. So, we have if the area of a vacant lot is another problem, the problem situation, dani sa taas, kang mangtuti nga nagbuhat o garden sa ilang balay. So, naay problem. If the area of the vacant lot is 12 meters, a square meter, and the length is 4 meters longer than the width. Diba na parehas ganina, example ganina. How will you represent the length if the width is represented by W? Simple naman kayo. Kung si width daw W, kung si width is W, si length, unsa si length? Simple na kay letter ni. Ang answer naras alphabet. A to Z. Nara diya, pili lang sa letter. What expression represents the area of the vacant lot? Expression, dili equation. Expression katong wala equal sign. What expression represents the area of the vacant lot. Pares ra gyapon ganina katong na example nato. Then what quadratic equation in general form represent the situation? So himuon ninyo nga equation. Unsay kalainan sa equation ug expression? Sa expression wala equal sign, sa equation na equal sign or equal to zero. Si equation. Then so be it. Kung na mga pangutana, i-PM ko, i-message ko through messenger or tawagi ko ani nga number. Okay, that's it. Then we have quarter 2. Quarter 1 week 2. So ang uban walay week 2, di ba? Ang uban walay week 2, ang uban pod walay week 1. Ang uban kompleto. Solving quadratic equation. So danita masugod. Solving quadratic equation.